What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome back to another episode of the Portsmouth career mode series. This is episode number 85, guys, and we are going to start today's episode off by going into a game here against Everton in the Capital One Cup. Now this is going to be a very interesting match, and you can see the lineup that I'm going with on the screen right there right now. And it's a little bit unlucky really, because Capital One Cup third round tie, and we've been tied against Everton, so that is pretty unlucky. Usually you get a League 1, maybe a League 2 side if you're lucky, but unfortunately we've gotten very unlucky this year, and we've been drawn against Everton. They're going to be a very tough opponent, and for that reason I decided to mix in a few first team players as well as having a few reserve players as well, which I usually like to do in these cup matches, give them a little bit of a run, and they did the same thing here. They've got Sam Baldock up front, as well as some other players that appear to be reserve players as well for Everton. But yeah, before we do get into this video, guys, and just talking about the gameplay, I've got to talk about something very quickly, and that is something that's been popping up as of recent. The new series on this channel now. I have a confession to make really. For the new series on this channel, I planned it. I've even recorded the first episode of it, to be honest. But to be honest, you know when you get that feeling that you're not happy with something, you probably get that in your life. You probably have that feeling where something just doesn't feel right. It really just doesn't feel right. That's what I was getting with this series. I was doing it, I was recording it, and at the time it was okay. But then when it came around to editing it, it just really didn't feel right. It just felt way too similar to this series that I'm doing right now. And I'm going to give away what that series was going to be right now. It was going to be a Bundesliga 2 career mode. Now, although a lot of you guys probably would have liked to have seen that, and well, I know that you guys would have liked to have seen that, because by the poll, a lot of people did vote for a second Bundesliga career mode. But to be honest, after recording it, after editing it up, I just didn't feel happy with uploading it onto my channel. If I don't feel happy uploading something, I'm not going to upload something. It's as simple as that. That's why I've stuck with this series for so long with Portsmouth. It's because I enjoy uploading it, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So I don't see a point in bringing something else onto my channel that will basically mean that the Portsmouth series doesn't get uploaded as often, because that just would harm my channel, and it would harm everyone else as well. Because although a lot of you guys would like the Bundesliga 2 career mode, I feel that it wouldn't be the same as this career mode really. A lot of you guys connect with this career mode because it's an English career mode basically. If I'm doing one in Germany, I don't think many of you will connect with it. I'm sure some of you will, because a lot of you probably have actually subscribed to me for my Borussia Dortmund career mode series. And on the topic of Borussia Dortmund, I thought I'd go into that really, because I've got a question for you guys really, and that is, do you think that I should bring back the Borussia Dortmund career mode series? I never finished the second season of that career mode, and I would have liked to have gone much further in that career mode, but to be honest, it wasn't getting too many views at that point. Not many people were enjoying it, so at the time it wasn't really worth uploading, to be honest. Even though it's probably one of my most successful series on this channel, it hasn't even been going on for that many episodes. Yet it's still one of my most successful career modes that I've done. Maybe I should bring that back instead. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you would like me to bring that back, then do let me know in the comments down below, guys, because really that did kickstart my channel. That really did. That Borussia Dortmund career mode series really did help me kickstart my channel, get a few more subscribers. In fact, I think I doubled my subscribers with that series. So it just goes to show, these are big team career modes, they seem to do well on YouTube, but these smaller ones, they don't really seem to do too well. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop this series. Do not get me wrong, I absolutely love this series. I've loved every single Road to Glory career mode that I've ever done on this channel. It's just been absolutely brilliant to see all of you guys supporting the videos, and although I probably could get more views if I uploaded different content, I enjoy what I upload, and you guys seem to enjoy it too. Even though it's not a majority of people, there's still a lot of people that come back and watch my videos every day, and I'm very thankful for that. Really thankful for all of you guys that check back every day and take a little look at my videos, because it really does mean the world to me. As well, it wouldn't be here otherwise. This series wouldn't be uploaded right now, and I wouldn't be speaking right now if you guys weren't watching the videos. It's as simple as that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about really. Been a bit of a rant really. I like to go on these rants sometimes in videos, just giving you guys an update. But that is the update about that extra, well, that career mode that I was planning on doing but I didn't end up doing. It just didn't feel right, and hopefully you guys understand. But we do have a simulated game here regardless against Nottingham Forest, which actually turned out to be a pretty interesting game, to be honest. I mean, they took the lead with Veldwijk, I think that's the Netherlands striker, actually, the Dutch striker, and then we actually managed to claw it back, and in the end, we managed to win 4-1, so Thalvin gets a goal, and Jordan Ibe gets a hat-trick, so that's absolutely amazing. Jordan Ibe, at the moment, he's really on fire, and getting 3 goals in this match to ensure that we do pick up all 3 points. And then after that match, Gael Bigaramana, despite playing in that Everton loss, which we did actually lose in extra time. I don't know if you saw that match, you probably did in the background, if you were taking a little look. It was really annoying because we had several penalty appeals in that match, and you may have been able to see it really because I put them in. They weren't necessarily highlights, but in my opinion, some of those tackles inside the box were really ruthless, and they could have easily been awarded penalties on another day. But regardless, we do go ahead and sign that youth player there. You may have seen it earlier. We did go ahead and sign David Ryan. He's been in the youth academy for over 2 years now, so I thought I might as well sign him before he asks to leave and ends up leaving to another team. I thought I'd give him a go, and we will take a little look at his stats very soon when he does accept his contract. And we also have a little look at the squad report for this month as well. If you guys do want to see any of the players that have grown for this month, then of course feel free to pause the video and take a little look. Thalvin hasn't grown as of yet, and that is a little bit disappointing. He's been in good form, but unfortunately he just hasn't grown the way I'd like him to. Maybe he will end up growing very soon. We'll have to wait and see though. And we've got some other players growing in there. Jordan Ibe doing very well. Probably the best player this season. 6 goals in 6 games. That is really not too shabby whatsoever. That's really good from him. And then we have other players in there like Jeremy Boga, who's really impressing me actually. He impressed me in that Capital One Cup match, although we did lose it. He really did impress me. He was creating all sorts of problems for the defence, and he was actually creating a lot of chances as well. He's got really good passing, and Luke James as well, another surprise, up to 70 overall already, +2, and it seems like that season-long loan trick did work. So if you guys are having troubles with actually growing players, loan them out for a season-long loan, and you can either recall them if they're under the age of 21, or if they're over the age of 21, then just leave them on a season-long loan for the rest of the season. Let them see out their season-long loan, and then when they come back, they should end up growing. So that's actually quite a good tip for you guys, and if you do want to use that, then of course do use it, because I know a lot of you guys do know how to grow players under the age of 21 if they're not growing. I've said it enough times, and I've even made a video on it if you want to check it out. But I haven't actually told you guys how to do that if you have players that are over the age of 21 that don't actually have a potential status. But aside from that, in we go into the next game here, and it is going to be against CSK Moskva, and it's a very interesting one actually in the Champions League group stage here, and we actually managed to take the lead here. Mikel Mandron, and I've said his name right for the first time since we signed him, Mikel Mandron with an absolute bullet of the header into the top left-hand corner of the net, and it was Gael Bigaramana's brilliant cross into the middle there. Really good back heel to Gael Bigaramana. I thought I'd cross it in because there was nothing else on, and in the end, Mikel Mandron gets on the end of that header, beats Mario Fernandez to it, and we make it 1-0 here against CSK Moskva, and a really good start to the game. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the game. We had a few chances prior to that, and I'm very happy that we did take the lead in this match, although they would eventually get a good chance there. But Hong Chul, I have to say, in this match, Hong Chul, and generally speaking, I'm just going to talk about Hong Chul because he is one of the best left backs I've played with in this game. That is no joke. Honestly, he's the best buy that you can get in the first season of career mode. If you guys want a nice, good, cheap left back that turns out to be a really good player, even if he's just a squad player and he doesn't play that often, he will do the business for you. He gets a corner opportunity here, and he's so good at crossing it into the middle. Look at the bend on that, and we could have got a header from that, but instead it'd be Bigaramana having a shot from outside the box, and unfortunately that one was deflected wide for a corner once again. And we were creating so many chances in this match, although we do give it away clumsily there, and that's something that I do need to work on from the goal kicks. making sure that I don't give it away, because otherwise they get a good opportunity to maybe score, but we would get a better opportunity here as Jordan Ibe gets around the defender, and unfortunately after fake shotting round the last defender, he takes a finesse shot, and it really wasn't the best of finesse shots in my opinion. Really terrible from him, and considering he's got 6 goals in 6 games, I would have expected it to be 7 in 7 really. That was a good opportunity to completely wrap up the game, but luckily for me, we managed to pick up a 1-0 result thanks to Mikael Mandron's bullet of a header. What an absolute fantastic header that was by him, and in the end we pick up what is probably an undeserved result. They had a lot of chances, but in the end we managed to pick up a win, and unfortunately in that match we do get an injury, and you'll be able to see that soon. It's going to be Dele Alli, who will be out for 3 months. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode, guys, then please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really does help out my channel, guys, and it shows me that you are enjoying this series and you do want it to continue. And let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you would think about me bringing back the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode series. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.